new details on a hit-and-run crash that left a 65-year-old man dead in Taylorsville last night. Police are identifying the victim today as Mauricio Rojo. The suspect is a 48-year-old man with a history of driving under the influence.
Now, more on that in a moment, because we want to start with the witness who helped police find the suspect. ABC4's Bayan Wang spoke to that witness. He's live in the newsroom for us. Bayan, thanks to him, police were swiftly able to make an arrest here.
Oh, absolutely. The incident itself hits home for 18-year-old Gabriel Nunez, who was just a child when a family member of his was killed in a hit-and-run crash. When he realized that he had just witnessed one himself at about 5:30 p.m. last night, he took action.
Yeah, they're definitely following the guy. They probably had calls on it.
These are the moments right before Taylorsville police arrest a man accused of fatally hitting a motorcyclist with his truck near 5400 South in Warrior Way Sunday night. Thanks to 18-year-old Gabriel Nunez and his quick thinking.
It's just horrible, that would happen to someone.
At first, the situation was a bit unclear.
I was going, I believe, west on 54, so towards that school. And my friend and my sister, we all had seen this truck with sparks coming out of the tire. So I was like, oh, dang, he's on a wheel.
Moments later, Nunez realized what actually happened.
When I saw the biker on the ground and I realized what had happened. And so then I told my sister to call the cops, and I noticed there was people with the guy already. And so I flipped a U-turn and tried to follow the guy.
Nunez said he was trailing a bit behind the suspected driver, but then spotted them in a nearby neighborhood.
He was just there with some other guy in a car that picked him up.
Police said the suspect, identified as 48-year-old Dennis Kilgore, used a rideshare service to pick him up.
The officer I was on the call with just said to keep my distance, keep my safety in mind. And so I was just doing that and letting them know the address we were at. And then he had gone into that Mazda and they took off. And then from there, that's when those cops followed him and they got him up there on 62.
According to court documents, authorities believe Kilgore was impaired during the incident. Kilgore rear-ended another vehicle just prior to the motorcycle crash. He has 4 prior arrests for driving under the influence since 2021, and he is an alcohol-restricted driver who was required to have an ignition interlock device in his vehicle. Officers were unable to locate one in his truck.
I was just glad and relieved to know that they caught him and that he's going to be arrested for what he did.
Now, after Kilgore was arrested, officers say his speech was slurred and they could smell alcohol on his breath. He now faces several felony charges, including automobile homicide. He is being held without bail at this time. Live in the newsroom, I'm Bayan Wang, ABC4 News.